First, want to recognize Councilwoman Reynolds Brown, the sponsor of this bill and resolution. Councilwoman.
Good morning, Mr. Chairman and members, and let me thank the administration for the testimony. My opening remarks that has led us to this hour are as follows. First, I need to say thank you to everyone in attendance that have stepped away from your busy lives to join us at this hearing where a number of important bills will be measured. I would also be very remiss not to offer a special thank you to all of the women of City Council. While I am the lead on this effort, it happened because of the collective thoughts from Councilwoman Bass, Blackwell, Gim, Parker, and Quinones Sanchez, who are co-sponsors of this important, unprecedented legislation. I also want to say thank you to the Mayor's Office staff and policy team and the Mayor's Commission for Women and my staff for the valuable input. My staff and members of the administration were on the phone up until 8 p.m. last night where we wanted to figure out how we can do this. This is my principal philosophy, be it a parent to a child, an employer to an employee, a team coach to a teammate. You cannot hold people responsible for that which they do not know. You cannot hold people responsible for that which they do not know. Chairman Greenlee, please note that a copy of the amendments to Resolution 171134 was circulated to all the members of the committee. Here are the facts. Sexual harassment in the workplace is a widespread, intergenerational, and complex epidemic. 33 million American women were sexually harassed at work in 2017. 33 million. 14 million were sexually abused at work. To make matters worse, out of these millions of women who have experienced unwanted sexual advancements in the workplace, 95% report that male harassers never received consequences. These numbers are simply unacceptable. And parenthetically, if we look to see what's happening in D.C., we can understand that. Enforcing mandatory training for sexual harassment is a concrete, tangible step in the right direction. Training is intended to educate, enlighten, and inform employees on the civility and appropriate behaviors we should hold towards our coworkers, making certain to stress not only how to act, but how not to act and how not to conduct ourselves in the workplace. Research matters. Studies indicate that more women report incidents of sexual harassment when sexual harassment is clearly defined. Studies indicate that more women are willing to report sexual harassment when sexual harassment is clearly defined. Our goal, therefore, is to make certain to provide that definition to all city employees with no exceptions. An amendment has been circulated to all the members of the committee that streamlines the process for creating rules for sexual harassment training. I want to say thank you to the administration for working with us to ensure that we have regular, mandatory sexual harassment training that will soon be a reality, not just for supervisors, but for every single city employee in Philadelphia city government. Further, I look forward to working with the administration as we move to ensure that training occurs in the most effective, best practice manner possible to eliminate, ultimately, this type of behavior in the halls of government. In closing, the fact of the matter is this. Women across the country are right. The time is up. Together we can work towards a world and workplaces where more people, #BelieveWomen, where perpetrators of harassment are indeed prosecuted with due process, and most importantly, where less women have to live in fear of being harassed when they walk into their workplace every day. For these reasons, and on behalf of all of the women of Philadelphia City Council, and with the support of collective support, we thank you, everyone who joined us in crafting this legislation. And again, I say that this has truly been a team effort. Thank you, Mr. Chairman.
Thank you, Councilwoman.